What is up, Evil Dead fans? In this video, we're going to talk about Necronomicons, but before that, we're going to have an update on Brett's Groovy Chainsaws. So the update is, if you were lucky enough to get one of the final four, congratulations. Somebody did back out, and that spot has been taken. And there was another one that I did back right before the final four, that buyer also at this time cannot afford it, and that one just recently got claimed. So that is the end of those for the year. But there's one big fat but. There will be one available in Chicago at Flashback Weekend. The beginning of August, you can look up the dates, find them on Facebook, great site. And the reason why I'm doing one for that is because Chris Pollock's going to have a table. So with all the generous things that he's provided for me throughout the years and for this convention, I'm going to provide one more Ash vs. Evil Dead chainsaw. The one sold out in the wild, now they're gone. This is one set specifically for Chicago. This one will be on that table. If you want it, you have to get it there. You can't just hit me up and say, I want to buy it now. As much as I would rather do that at some point. But on that table, you can have his amazing flat tops. You also have his brand new, which hasn't been seen yet, but will be seen first on this channel, is Evil Dead 2 race tops and one of my Ash vs. Evil Deads. And the price for that will be consistent of how I'm selling them now. So don't think I'm going to overprice it or anything for a convention. With that being said, let's talk about Necronomicons. Yesterday, Al Dirty, he went ahead and he posted a video talking about the sales of the Ash vs. Evil Dead Necronomicon that he's done and the cover by Kurt Eubank from CB Studios. Now, we have one right here. This is a Kurt Eubank and Al Bernardi want to hit one of their books. Now let's pop this open and take a peek. Al Bernardi. So here it is, the Necronomicon that the cover is sculpted by Kurt Eubank from CB Studios, front and back. It's painted up and weathered by Al Burgundy, and the pages inside are also done by Al Blarney. I think I'm getting his name right. Let's go ahead and look at it. This is one he talked about in his video about the heavy pages, which I love, and how they're super weathered. Look at all that. The availability of it, of getting one like this, it's kind of hard to find. You have to be on the Knights of Samaria page. I'm not on there that often. I'm usually on the Ghost Beaters. I'm a Ghost Beaters guy. But he has a list of people that he's going to do this for, and he won't be doing them that much longer, if at all, because he has a giant list already. And so trying to get him is going to be hard, so you best hit him up now. Don't be one of these people on Instagram where you hit them up on Instagram, they're like, hey, just let me know and hit me back up on Instagram. I'm not a Facebook person. Well, sorry to tell you, you got to be a Facebook person to get a book from Al Bernardi. That's the guy to hit up to get one of these. Kurt just deals with the, covers and kind of, reciprocating his contribution to it financially. So don't hit him up about it. You got to hit Al Bernardi about it. But you can see the stitches here, they're all correct, and it looks phenomenal. But what other books are available out there? Let's take a look. What we have in this dusty case is the Evil Dead 2 Necronomicon. It is quite dusty because it sits on my shelf. I made this case, really dig it, really like it.
That looks like something from Moon Knight, Brett.
Yeah, okay, cool. Looks like it's burnt on the edges and weathered and aged. Inside, these are pages that I got from Al Browntown. That can't be his name. Bergargady. Got it that time. So, you may have seen this before. This used to be a Trick or Treat Studios book. Wasn't satisfied with it, so resculpted it. Let's take a closer look at all the lines. This took me a long ass time to do. This is not available. There was question to get this molded and make covers of it, and I decided not to, just because I don't want to. And I wouldn't be in that process, so sooner or later I got a feeling that I would be getting a little bit fucked over. Never know. I just didn't want to get in that situation and deal with those problems. On the back, it's not accurate on the back because there is an ear. Shouldn't be an ear on Evil Dead 2. But I like having the ear just makes more sense. The ear actually came from when Tom Sullivan did the covers for the DVDs. So that's where that came from, if you're wondering where the ear originally came from, which was later used in Ash vs. Evil Dead. Let's look at it up, open it up. You can see I burnt the pages because I am an amateur at this, of course, per Mr. Al Bernadine. Bernadine. Al Bernadine, I got it. Used some wood stain for it, but I think it turned out well. But that's my book, not available, sorry. But there is other people out there who make incredible ones. John Mallory, if I'm getting his name right, he did one out of foam clay and it looks freaking awesome. I really, really like how he did that. But there's other stuff that's really cool and available. And let me show you. Sorry it's been disappointing to know that you can't get one of my Necronomicons. And there is a possibility you can't get one of Al Bernardi's Finnegan's Necronomicons. But John Thomas just came out with his Army of Darkness cover, which looks amazing. And what these are right here, these are his lost pages. The art has been redone by John Thomas. He makes them to the exact size. These are the size for the totes, to fit the totes book, which my book is a redone totes book, of course. But you can see how awesome they look. Now, what I did when I got them is I actually kind of soaked them down a bit, kind of wetted them down because I wanted that watered look like you would get it from the cellar. Look at this. And he sells these. If you want the tote size or if you want the proper size, he does them both. So you can find them on Instagram, find them on the Ghost Meters, you can find them on the Knights of Samaria, all that fun stuff. But all the lost pages are here, and the paper is so just durable, so it's unbelievable. Back to normal. Incredible. This paper is so nice because it really holds up. And just look at that. You can see a little smearing right here from the water that I soaked it down with, but I think it gives it a nice look. So I can go ahead, if I ever want to recreate the scene, go. Now I gotta pick shit up. All right, so to wrap this up, to get one of Al Bonini's Necronomicons he did with CB Studios, Kurt Eubank, of course, you have to go on Facebook to the Knights of Samaria. That's where you can get on the list if he still has spots open. Very nicely done. He uses more lightweight paper than mine anymore. Mine is like, I'll show you again, hold on. Mine is super heavy, but I really like it like that. I mean, just, it's a nice book. Again, unfortunately, this one won't be for sale. I'm gonna keep it for myself and put it back in that dusty ass box. If I ever get rid of it, I'll let somebody know and then they can just buy it outright. I'm not gonna make molds or nothing of it. And then John Thomas's lost pages, which are simply amazing. And he does Army of Darkness too. So if you're looking for Army of Darkness, John Thomas is your #1 source. And it's not a hard name to forget. Like Al Burgundy Badottis, that guy's. What the fuck is his name? Al Bernardine. I don't remember. Al Bernardis. But anyways, John Thomas does Army of Darkness as well. Hit him up and talk to him. And if you want some cool display, some lost pages from Evil Dead 2, he is your #1 guy to go to. That being said, I have something super exciting to show you guys very, very soon. I haven't gotten the mail yet. I've been waiting patiently, but it will happen very soon. And it's something that I just couldn't live without. So until next time, I want to thank Kurt Eubank from CB Studios, John Thomas, Al Barnigan, and everybody else in the Evil Dead community. You guys are phenomenal and fantastic, and thank you for everybody who has purchased a chainsaw or been intrigued to get one. And have been patiently waiting to see if somebody else dropped out. Like I said, if something ever happens, I'll let you guys know, but as of right now, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. But if you want one that's guaranteed to show up somewhere, it will be in Chicago Flashback Weekend, the first weekend of August at Rosemont, Illinois. Get tickets, go, I'll be there. Chris Pollock will be there with some amazing artwork as well, and chainsaws. Till next time. Oh, and Vinny should have a power glove for sale as well. Stay groovy.